If I say the name Joe Frost, do you know who I'm talking about? If I say Supernanny on ABC, of course you know Supernanny Joe. She's an amazing woman. She's out with her third book. The series continues, and she's about to share with us a condition she's been suffering since the age of 5. Let's first welcome the amazing Supernanny herself, Joe Frost. Welcome.
Hi, Conn.
All right, Joe, is it harder writing your third book or nannying all those kids on TV?
It's different. I wouldn't say that one is harder than the other. It's just completely different. I mean, books allow me to be able to talk about my expertise, and doing the Supernanny show allows me to do that, but in a very different fashion. And I love both. I really do, very much so.
Well, tell us what's in the new book called Joe Frost, Confident Baby Care.
Well, not a lot of people know that I started off looking after babies. So I spent a lot of time with mothers coming home with their newborns and really being by their side for that first year. And it was very important for me to be able to give that information. It's certainly not what the Americans are used to seeing me do, which is tackling unruly behaviour. It's more about nurturing and making sure that we understand the development of a newborn and the healthy sleeping and feeding patterns that we can implement. The book talks about the emotional journey that parents go through and the questions they may ask so that they know that they're on track and that they're doing the best that they can in that first year. And, you know, it's fun, it's play, it's nurture, and it's really coming out at the end of that year feeling a veteran.
Just before you came on the air, I heard that you're suffering from something called EIB. What is that?
Yes, EIB is exercise-induced bronchospasm, which is a symptom that when you exercise and after, you end up with coughing and wheezing, and you can have tight chest, be fatigued, and a lot of people have it. And by that, Con, I mean 30 million Americans, which is absolutely staggering to find out. I mean, I was diagnosed at the age of 5 with asthma and EIB. 9 out of 10 asthmatics also have EIB. And when you're really participating in physical activity, you need to be very mindful of those symptoms so that you can be in control of that. Now, asthma is triggered by other things as well. For example, tobacco smoke or allergies, our environment, the pollen. But EIB is certainly when you are exercising. It's during and afterwards. So it's different in that capacity.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And once you were diagnosed, how was it treated?
Well, for me, what was really important was to go to the doctor and talk about those symptoms. And after doing so, he prescribed me ProAir. It's a quick relief inhaler, which I take 15 to 20 minutes before I get very physical and active. So I certainly do use it before I go into homes. I really do. And, you know, it's very important because it's a part of my life when I'm keeping active and, you know, I'm participating in the sports that I like to enjoy. I love swimming and I love to ride my bike. I love to do kickboxing. So, you know, it's imperatively important for me to be able to remain healthy. But a lot of Americans are very fearful of being active and physical in maintaining health because of those symptoms. And when we're able to identify that and talk to our doctor, or we can be prescribed a quick relief inhaler that will allow us to do so, because reduced activity means that we could be looking at diabetes, adult and child obesity, high blood pressure. I mean, when you think about that, you know, nobody wants to have heart disease or to be in an unfit situation. So being able to manage EIB is very important. And so I wanted to team together with EIB Active and really encourage everybody to join me on eibactive.com, which is a website that's you can download information, you can certainly read my personal blog and journey, You can have a fill-in and a printout screener that will allow you to actually take that to the doctors with you, so that you can then be proactive in how you take control of your own life. And you know, for people not to know about EIB, but to certainly be aware that they get these symptoms, means that I need to talk about it and make people more educated about what it is.
Joe, we certainly appreciate the time you shared with us, your personal story, and I'm sure it's going to help millions of Americans out there. As we wrap things up, given your success on the show, your books, and so much more, what advice would you give to others living out their dreams?
To live it, and to not give up on it. Never give up. For me, it's been an amazing journey, and it remains to be so, to have the platform and the opportunities to really stand by what I believe in, and that's to be passionate about what you do and to be able to give back. And that's exactly what we're doing here today, Conn.
We appreciate all you do to give back, and thanks for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
She is awesome, but I'll tell you one thing, you want to be on her good side, because I've seen Supernanny come out and woo, those kids are in line. So Supernanny, thanks for being with us. If you want more health tips on other health related issues, you can log on to our Get Connected website at conntv.com and check those out. And we've got a big surprise when we come back to wrap up today's show.